Hello my dear students, I hope you all are fine at your home as usual. Again I am here with you to teach the rest of the chapter, the 6th chapter. Before starting a new section, let's recall what we had studied in our previous class. Do you remember what we had studied? Yes, we studied about climatic region, equatorial climatic region. What is climatic region? The region on the Earth's surface share almost similar climatic characteristics are known as climatic region. The region that share almost similar climatic characteristics are known as climatic region. We know that. We already studied in previous standard. There are 7 continents in our world. And each of the continents has its own climatic region. Each of the continents has its own climatic region. Now, after that we studied about the hot and rainy islands, the African island, in the life in the pygmies. The pygmies lived in Congo Basin in Africa. They were the main occupation of these peoples were hunting, and they ate animals' meat and the fruits of the forest. They wear the skins of the animals and leaves of the plants, leaves of the trees, etc. They made their built their houses semicircular houses out of branches of tree. There are some peculiar characteristics of Congo Basin in Africa. We already studied 3 important characteristics. Do you remember which are the 3 important peculiar characteristics of Congo Basin in Africa? Yes, atmospheric temperature throughout the year and days up, and the daily afternoon started with thunder and lightning. And the next feature, that is dense evergreen forest consisting mangoes, then big trees, then climbers and thick undergrowth, etc. Dense evergreen forest consisting of big trees, then undergrowth, then climbers, then moss, vanda, and so on. The third feature, that is diverse fauna. These are the main characteristics, peculiarities of Congo Basin in Africa. What may be the cause of these main peculiarities? Because the equator that caused the above mentioned peculiarity. Equator that caused the above mentioned peculiarity. This in turn caused the luxuriant plants and animal diversity here. Similarly, the characteristics prevail in the Amazon River Basin in South America and Southeast Asian countries like Malaysia and Indonesia. So, not only these characteristics prevail in Amazon River Basin, but also some other countries like Malaysia, Simagans in Malaysia and Gubus and Diabs in Indonesia are also the forest dwellers like pygmies. Equator, that the cause of the above, some 3 important features of the Congo Basin in Africa. This in turn caused the luxuriant plants and animal diversity here. Similarly, characteristics prevail in the Amazon River Basin in South America and Southeast Asian countries like Malaysia and Indonesia. The aboriginal tribes in Amazon River Basin in South America, and the Simangans in Indonesia, and Gubus and Dayaks are in Indonesia. Simangans in Malaysia and Gubus and Dayaks in Indonesia are also the forest dwellers of the Lake Pygmies. After that, we studied about equatorial climatic region. What is equatorial climatic region? The equatorial climatic region that characterized by, that is included the 10° north and 10° south of the equator. The equatorial climatic region are located between 10° north and 10° south of the equator. Most of the characterized equatorial climatic regions are dense forest with hundreds of trees like mahogany, ebony and rosewood, etc. The equatorial climatic regions are located between 10° north and 10° south of the equator. It is characterized by dense forest with hundreds of trees like mahogany, ebony and rosewood, etc. There are different type of species, animals, birds are here. In equatorial climatic region, a different type of birds, animals, species are grown, and high atmospheric temperature and copious rainfall are here. High atmospheric temperature and copious rainfall in equatorial climatic region. All the places in the equatorial climatic region are not in forest. In some places are, and some places like Amazon River Basin, that is agriculture, mining and industrial activities are effectively practiced. Most of the equatorial climatic regions are included in forest, but in some places like Brazil, Malaysia, Indonesia, etc. are agriculture, mining and industrial activities are effectively practiced. After that, in the last class, we just stopped hot desert, the sandy stretches in the equatorial climatic region, that is hot desert. The hot desert are located between along the western margin of continents on both the hemisphere between 20° and 30° latitudes. The hot desert are located along the western margin of the continents on both the hemisphere 20° north and 30° of latitude. Hot desert are located between 20° and 30° of latitude. Today we discuss detail about the hot desert in equatorial climatic region. Okay. Hot desert, it is located between 20° and 30°, between 20 and 30° latitudes. Okay. There are some, we already studied in previous class, there are some common characteristics of Congo Basin in Africa, the hot desert in Africa. Like equatorial climatic region, the hot desert, the equatorial climatic regions, there are some features. What are the features? The first one is, though the day temperature is very high and nights are cool. Here in your textbook, page number 93, here you can see there are some common characteristics of hot desert. What are the common characteristics? The first one, that is The day temperature are very high and nights are very cool. In summer are very hot but very low temperature is experienced in winter. The amount of rainfall is very less here. What are the three important features of hot desert in equatorial climatic region? The first one is the day temperature is very high and nights are very cool. The first feature of the desert region, the first one is the day temperature is very high and nights are very cool. And next second feature is in summer are very hot and low temperature is experienced in winter. Summer season is very hot and winter season is experienced in cool. Summer season is experienced very hot and temperature in winter season is very low. Temperature in summer season is experienced is very hot, but at the same time the winter season is very low. The third feature in hot desert, that is the amount of rainfall is very less here. The amount of rainfall is very less. These are the major features of the common features of the hot desert in Africa. Hot desert in equatorial climatic region. The hot desert is located between the western margin of the continents on both hemisphere, that is 20° and 30° latitude. Then there are some common characteristics. The first one is the temperature is very high and nights are very cool. The day temperature is very high and nights are very cool. The temperature in summer season is experienced very hot, but at the same time winter season is experienced very low temperature. The third feature is the amount of rainfall is very less. The amount of rainfall is very less here. Next, in your textbook page number 93, there are some list you can see here. Okay, the cacti and acacia etc. form the common vegetation in these dry lands with very high temperature and dry winds. A few species of animals adapted to the physical condition of hot desert are seen here. The camel, donkey, horses and foxes, snakes and scorpions, lizard etc. form the fauna here. So here you can see the flora and fauna of the equatorial climatic region. The cacti and acacia is the home of main vegetation in the dryland region. In your textbook page number 6.93 you can see a figure 6.5. This is a picture of that related to the dry winds. The cacti is an important fauna in the fleshy stem with there is no leaves in this tree. It is only a fleshy stem. So you can see in your textbook page number 93. There are two important flora, that is cacti and acacia. These are the two important flora in hot desert region. The main features of this flora, that is they were very high temperature and dry winds here, and the cacti have no leaves, only flesh stems, and few species of animals adapted to the physical condition of hot desert. In your textbook page number 93, here you can see in the physical the important species lived in hot desert: the camel, fox, donkey, then horses, and then snakes and some lizards, etc. were the main adapted physical condition in hot desert. These are camel, donkey, horses, foxes, snakes, scorpions, lizard, etc. form the fauna here. And the people hunting and cattle rearing are the main livelihood of the hot desert region, and the people make meat, milk, millets, rice for their main diet. So, in hot desert region, people also engaged in hunting and cattle rearing, and that is the main livelihood, that is the major livelihood of the aboriginal tribes of the desert, and they also eat the main diet, that is meat, millets, dates, and other important facilities. Next we studied, there is no permanent settlements are found around the oases of the hot desert region. What is oasis? Oases are the places where water is available in hot desert. Plants, animals, and human habitation are largely concentrated in and around these water bodies. So, in hot desert region, there is no permanent settlements we can see. Only permanent settlements are found in around the oasis areas in hot desert. What is oasis? Oases are the places where water is available in hot desert. Oases are the places where water is available in hot desert. In this area, in this oasis places, we can see plants, animals, and human habitation are largely concentrated in and around these water bodies. So, oases are the places where we can see the availability of water bodies. One of the important water body in desert region, that is Nile River Basin in Africa, is an example for the region, that is oasis region. Here you can see in the Nile River Basin, we can see that the permanent settlements in hot desert. Only the Nile desert is a largely the permanent settlements area in hot desert. Only one place of the living place in hot desert region, that is the Nile River Basin, because here we can see the oasis area, because there are a lot of water bodies are existing here. So, the Nile River Basin in Africa is an example for region with permanent settlements in hot desert. Agriculture and animal rearing are the major human activities in the Nile Basin, and wheat, maize, vegetables and fruits, cotton, etc. are the major agricultural crops are here. So, one of the important oasis region in hot desert in Africa, that is Nile River Basin. In this area, people live like started their permanent settlement, permanent life, and they also started some activities related to animal rearing and agriculture, and the people cultivated many crops like wheat, maize, vegetables, cotton, etc. are the major crops of the agriculture in hot desert region. And Nile River Basin, people cultivated wheat, maize, fruits, vegetable, cotton and other important agricultural crops. Most of the hot desert are rich in mineral deposits. The mining of these mineral deposits led to the development of this region. This development attracted people from other parts of the world. All the major cities in the desert region of the world have evolved in this manner. The cities of the Arabian countries are this kind, the petroleum deposit which has contributed to be the development of the cities. So, in Nile River Basin we studied that most of the peoples engaged in agriculture and other related agriculture and cattle rearing and some other occupation, and also they started the other cultivations like in Nile River Basin, that is wheat, maize, vegetables and fruits etc., cotton etc. And also in hot desert region mineral deposit are rich in mineral deposit. So, the mining is one of the important parts of the life of the people in hot desert. So, the mineral to lead the development of this region. This development attracted people from other parts of the world. So, all the major cities in the desert region of the world have evolved in this kind. So, the petroleum desert, Arabian countries are this kind. The petroleum desert has contributed to development of cities. So, in this the mining, the hot desert regions are highly attracted the people to other parts of the world. So, this connection, this interaction of the other region, the people, the cities of the Arabian countries are the main kind, the petroleum and other important items are mining in the hot desert region. Today, we discuss about one of the important section of this chapter, that is hot desert. The hot desert are located along the western margin of the continents on both hemisphere, that between 20 degree north 20 degree and 30 degree latitudes. And there are some common characteristics of hot desert. The first one is the day temperature very high and nights are very cool. In the temperature in summer season is very experienced very hot and winter season is very low. The third one is the amount of rainfall is very less. The different type of fauna and flora are existing in hot desert region. Two important flora, that is cacti and acacia etc. the main common vegetation in this dryland region. And animals, the few species of animals like camel, then snakes, then scorpions, donkeys, horses etc. are also lived in this hot desert region. Then hunting and cattle rearing is the major livelihood of the aboriginal tribes of the desert. Meat, milk, millets, dates etc. form their diet. Permanent settlements are found only around the oasis. What is oasis? Oasis are the places where water available in hot desert, then plants, animals, human habitation etc. are largely concentrated in around these water bodies. One of the important river basin that existing in hot desert region, that is Nile River Basin, is example for the hot it's an example for water available region, that is hot desert in Nile River Basin. It is the permanent settlement in hot desert region, and agriculture and animal rearing are the main occupation of these peoples, activities of the people in Nile River Basin. And also peoples cultivated maize, wheat, fruits, vegetables, cotton etc. and most of the hot desert are rich mineral deposit. So, minerals are led to development of this hot desert region. So, these desert regions are the world have evolved in this manner. the cities of Arabian countries of this kind, and we interacted in the hot desert regions are interacted highly influenced other other important countries in the world with mining mineral deposit in India. Next we studied about another section of this chapter, that is another important section of this hot desert region, that is the dressing styles of the people in hot desert. The important dressing clothes of the hot desert region, that is light colored loose fittings garments are commonly worn by the desert dwellers. Turbans partially covering the face are another speciality of the dressing. Here you can see the dressing styles of the hot desert region. Here you can see light colored loose fitting garments are the common worn by the desert region. Light colored loose fitting dresses are highly used in this hot desert region, people of the hot desert region, and also they use the turbans partially covering the face are another speciality of the dressing style, and also they cover the face through the, with the turbans, with the face covering the another speciality of the dressing style. Next we studied about another section of this chapter, that is land and internal snow. Land and internal snow. The dressing styles of the hot desert region, that is light colored loose fitting garments are commonly worn by desert dwellers. Turbans partially covering the face are another speciality of the dressing. Next we studied about the other section of this chapter, that is the last section, the land and internal snow. Here you can see in your textbook page number 96. You already see this picture. What is this? This is igloos. This is igloo. Look at this picture. This is a temporary house. This is a temporary house. You can see that this is temporary house called igloo, built by the Inuit tribes. This building, these are the main houses they built by Inuits. Inuits are the tribe. Inuits are the tribal groups, and they are the dwellers of the permanently snow covered region in the northern part of the North America and Eurasia. So Inuits are the main tribal groups. They are built by the igloos, and they are the dwellers of the permanently snow covered region in the northern part of the North America and Eurasia. The region is characterized by extremely long days and nights, each lasting about 6 months. Inuits adapted to do adverse climate and lack of resources. Hunting and fishing are the main means of life. They live in small groups and never settle anywhere permanently. Essential commodities are exchanged with other groups on the way. They also make houses using the bones of whales, rocks and leather. So the Inuits are the dwellers in the permanently snow covered region in the north part of or Northern America and Eurasia. The region is characterized by permanently long days and nights, each lasting day 6 months. So in the Inuits lives not in permanently. They changed their houses after the 6 months, each lasting about 6 months. They do not settled anywhere. The people in Inuits built the igloos. They were the dwellers of the North America and Eurasia, and they characterized the extremely long days and nights, and each lasting about 6 months. Inuits are adapted to the adverse climate and lack of resources. Hunting and fishing, the main occupation of the Inuits are hunting and fishing, and they have live in small groups and houses and never settle anywhere permanently. So the main occupation of the Inuits are fishing and hunting, and they live small groups and they never settle anywhere. They live not any places, not in permanently. They move one place to another place, lasting about 6 months, each lasting about 6 months. Essential commodities are exchanged with other groups on the way. They also make houses using the bones of whales, rough rocks and leather. So their houses are built by snow. Not only they make the houses using the bones of whales, rough stones, rough rocks and leather. During in summer season, they hunt seals, reindeers, polar bears, etc. They consume the flesh of the hunted animals, clothe themselves with their skin, and they make weapons from their bones and horns. They never leave and they long hundred of wind and the igloo and the winter, which lasts for about 6 months. To survive this period, they store in advance. So, during the summer season, the people, the Inuits tribal groups, hunting seals, reindeers, polar bears, etc. They consume the flesh of the hunted animals, clothe themselves with their skins and make weapons for their bones and horns. They never leave the igloo, the winter, which lasts about 6 months. So they store the animal skins, animals meat 6 months. In summer season, they people in Inuits hunting animals and store the meat of the animals in winter season. So they survive that winter season. They do not go any places for hunting in winter season. In summer season, the people in Inuits store the animals' meats. After that, we studied about page number 97. Here you can see Inuits traveling the places. Here you can see the figure 6.10 Inuits. You can see the picture of the people of Inuits. Airtight leather shoes and double layered jacket and trousers made of fur are the common costume, the main dressing style of the Inuits. You can see that is airtight leather shoes and double layered jacket and trousers made of fur are the common costume of the Inuits. And Inuits traveling, here you can see the another picture 6.11. The traveling they use, the driven by tamed dogs is common seen in this region. This climatic region lying to the north of the Arctic Circle 66.5 north and extending around the North Pole, this region is known as Tundra climatic region. This climatic region lying to the north of the Arctic Circle and extending around the North Pole is known as Tundra climatic region. This region is characterized by very low rainfall, scarce vegetations and extremely scarce low population is actually a cold desert. The rarely experienced 10 degrees Celsius in June is considered as the highest temperature in here. So all of you read well this page number 97. The rise of the Inuits, the dressing styles of the clothes of the Inuits, and what is Tundra climatic region. The climatic region lying to the north of the underline the lines, the climatic region lying to the north of the Arctic Circle, that is 66.5 degree north and extending around the North Pole is known as tundra climatic region. This region is characterized by very low rainfall, scarce vegetation and extremely low population, and is actually called desert. Okay. The last section, here you can see the page number 98, some important animals that lives in cold region, that is polar bear, whale, seal and reindeer. These are the main important fauna that included in the hot cold region. Then the major vegetation that survive the extreme cold climate comprises the moss and lichens. Then the small flowering plants and shrubs can be seen only during the short summer. Tall trees are rare here. The major fauna includes polar bear, reindeers and sea animals like seals and fishing. So which are the important flora and fauna in cold region, cold climatic region, which are the mosses and lichens are the main vegetation, and also some small flowering plants and shrubs can be only seen in short summer. Tall trees are rare here. Some main fauna that is include polar bears, reindeers and sea animals like whales and fishes. Here you can see in the pictures of the main fauna in the cold region. Okay, in a textbook you can see a picture, you can see a table, write the important features of the climatic region. Which are the main regions? We already studied regional climate, equatorial climatic region, then hot desert region, then cold desert region, cold regions. So extension of latitudes, we already studied about 10 degree north to 20 degree south, then 20 degree to 30 degree. Then we studied about, lastly we studied about 10 degrees Celsius, that is the cold desert region. The 10 degrees Celsius in that is the rarely experienced low temperature, 10 degrees experienced in cold desert region. Then what are the different type of fauna and the life of the human. So you list out in your notebook and also in textbook. Lastly we can see a figure 6.12 in your textbook, page number 99. Look at the picture and find out the temperature zones here. You have come across the different climatic region in the world, different type of climatic region, equatorial climatic region, hot desert region and cold desert region. We already studied about it. And next we studied about which are the important temperature zones in world. So the first temperature zone, that is tropical zone. Tropical zone, that is 0 degree. Then we can see tropical zone, temperate zone north degree 30 degree north and temperature zone 30 degree south. Then we can see frigid zone 65 degree north and frigid zone 65 degree south. Then north pole and south pole 90 degree north and 90 degree south. So look at the picture, look at here, you can see the globe and find out the textbook which are the important temperature zone and marked it. Okay, today we finished our 6th chapter. The next class we will discuss about our another important chapter in the 7th chapter, that is medieval India art and literature. So all of you write important questions, the mainly hot desert, the features of hot desert region and the different peculiar features, that is the main common feature already we studied about it. Then the main life of the people in hot desert region, their flora and fauna, human life, etc. we write in a notebook. After that we studied about cold desert region, cold region, then which are the major features of the lifestyle features of the cold desert region. So Today we wind up our class. The next class we will start a new chapter. Okay, thank you.